Hello guys. It's Star Moore with Halo Brow Studio. Today I'm calling which one. If you want to save time in your daily routine, have your brows put together, but not sure which option is for you, well, this session is for you. We are going today to talk about the permanent, the semi-permanent, and the not so permanent of brow services that we offer here at Halo Brow Studio and in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you're watching and this video is for you, stay tuned and thanks for tuning in. But also don't forget to share it for others so you can share the message and we can educate all. So today, guys, the number one thing that I want to talk about is microblading. Microblading is trending. It's not a new service. It's not a new technique, but it's just trending at the moment. Microblading has been around for many, many years. Microblading is a semi-permanent option that we offer to clients who have thin or non-existing brows. It's a feather stroke technique, so it looks extremely natural. My brows were microbladed, by the way. So it's great for those that have brows or have no brows at all, but want something that looks extremely natural. So the feather stroke technique looks natural and it's semi-permanent, lasting up to 2 years. There are many variables that affect that. Our next option is a permanent brow. One of the things that are trending that people like to call it is ombre or a powdered brow. I love both of these techniques. It's just a personal preference. So your ombre or permanent brow is done with the machine, whereas the microblading is a manual hand tool. So the permanent brow is done with the machine, and you get the ombre look by doing a gradient of the concentration of the pigment or doing the colors in different colors from light to dark, lighter in the bulb, darker as you get to the tail. And that is a more permanent technique because it's done with the machine and it goes deeper into the skin, reaching the dermal layer. So that is your powdered brow. Next is just the brow shaping. So if you have brows, but they need a shape so that they're groomed and are designed to fit your face and get you out the door, don't try to do it yourself. I don't like to slander anyone's character or say that some places are better than others, but many times, guys, your nail technicians, your nail shops, they're not brow artists, okay? Many times they're not even licensed to do waxing. So be careful where you get your brow services. So if you have great brows, they're thick, you're not the ones that had the arches when thin was in, so you actually still have hair. All you need is a shaping. So that's what I say by your not so permanent option, because the hair is going to continue to grow, hence needing to be shaped. For some only once a month, but for most every 2 weeks is ideal. So brow shaping, what is available? You have threading, you have tweezing, and you have waxing. Do what's best for you. Your artist will look at your skin and make a suggestion on what is best for you. Also, Wonder Brow. Wonder Brow is something that's been talked about in the studio. Many people see the different advertisements on Facebook and across many different networks. Wonder Brow is a great product lasting a couple of days. So it's a great option for the not so permanent side for the ladies that actually need a brow. And we can help you with the Wonder Brow by offering you a custom stencil. The thing about the Wonder Brow is if you hadn't really perfected that drawing your shape, once that Wonder Brow is on there, it's pretty much on there and it's a pain in the butt to get off. So we can help you by doing our custom brow mapping and making you a custom template for your brow. I know many of you have seen the templates that you can buy at any of your beauty retailers, and you look at those templates and it may have like 3 different styles in the pack, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? None of them fit you, right? Well, at Halo Brow Studio, we can do a custom brow mapping, come up with the perfect shape for your face shape, and make you a stencil custom to you, and you can use it with the Wonder Brow, something that's gonna last a couple of days, or you can just use it with your daily pencil, powder, pomade, whatever artistic trick you choose to do with your makeup. So that's also an option for those that are a little afraid of anything too permanent. but they still need help on getting out the door, because let's face it, guys, with the hustle and the bustle of our daily lives, spending time doing eyebrows every morning, you know, and we have good days, we have bad days, we have that better brow, and we have that not so well behaved brow. So let's just face it, we need to be able to save time, and that's what we would love to do for you. We would love to help you with that artistic feat that you go through daily with your eyebrows. So once again, just recapping the services that we offer where we can add a solution to your daily brow feat, if you will, are the microblading, which is your semi-permanent, lasting up to 2 years. And then we also have your permanent brow, aka ombre brow. Oh, and don't let me forget microstroking. Microstroking is a great technique because it gives a 2-in-1. So basically, if you had the microblading in the bulb and the powdered brow at the end, it gives it a very pretty gradient, really natural look. So that's also an option too. And your artist can send you pictures, show you pictures and go over what's best for you based on your expectations. I will say this, if you're a lady that wears makeup every day and you're used to having your brows penciled and powder in and you like that bold makeup look, then a permanent brow, ombre brow, micro stroke brow is more ideal for you over microblading. The reason I say that is because microblading, once it's healed, now I will say this as an artist so you guys can understand. Many of the pictures that you see of before and after, that after picture was taken extremely recent, usually right after the treatment was completed. So it looks really crisp, really bold, and like fresh. But in all actuality, guys, that's not what it looks like when it heals. It softens up anywhere from 30 to 40%, giving you a more natural color, and the strokes are not as bold. But it's great to be able to say, I woke up like this and your brows are already done. Now, one of the options I would say is if you want the best of both worlds, you can get the microblading, and for your nighttime look, your nighttime makeup, night out with the girls, or different you know, obligations, festivities, what have you, you can go ahead and pencil over the shape. At least the shape is there, but you can add makeup on top of it to give you that bold look. So that gives you options, okay? So once again, microblading, semi-permanent, permanent brows, ombre brow, powdered brow. Those are just different terms for a permanent brow. That's permanent. It does fade over time. We always offer a color boost, so your artist will go over that with you as well. And then on the shaping side, for those of you that already have great brows, kudos to you. You can just do your shaping. You can do your shaping with your waxing, tweezing, or threading, excuse me, lost my train of thought. And then for those of you that need help but aren't quite ready to commit, then you can go with a custom brow template and use something like a Wonder Brow, lasting days, or your normal makeup routine. But at least you have that custom template to help you get ready, because remember, your time is precious, your time is valuable. And for those of you that are logged in, thank you so much for tuning in. Like this video, and if you are watching live, give me a comment below, tell me where you're watching from. We'd love to give you a shout out, and also share this video with others so that we can educate and help them with saving time on those great brows in the morning. If there's anything that you'd like to know, want me to share, have any questions, feel free to leave comments. I will always get back to you and take in mind those things that you want to hear. So once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Like this video, share this video, and we'll talk to you soon with more nuggets, more education, more tips and tricks. See you soon.